guys, for day 6 of my Halloween designs, I am going to be doing a spider design. For this set, I wanted some long stiletto nails, but I don't have any stiletto tips, so I had to make some. I used a square full cover tip and one of these shorter stiletto full cover stiletto tips that I got off of Temu. And I am just going to start by cutting down the square tip to be the same length as my nail bed. That'll be the part that sits on my nail, and then on the stiletto tip I am just cutting the back end of that to kind of create that like curved shape that half cover tips have. And then I take my primer to chemically etch both nails on the sides that they are going to be touching. And then I take my nail glue and put a little bit of that down and then glue the two nails together. And making these full cover stiletto tips was a little bit challenging for me. I've never done something like this before. I've never even double tipped my tips that I usually use on myself, so this was something different and a little bit challenging, and the shape is a little bit funky, and because I did everything off of my nail instead of on myself, so I was having all kinds of struggles creating these. So once I get the two tips glued together, I'm just taking my e-file with a sanding band and I'm just going over that area where the two tips connect to try and blend them together. That way there's not that ledge there. And then I do go over the entire nail to etch it because I am going to be putting a layer of clear builder gel on just to further make it like it's one nail and there's not that ledge or any kind of dip where the two nails meet. After I get that filed down, I do go in with my hand file and file the sides of the tips to try and crispen up that stiletto shape, also to make sure that the sides are even and there's not that overhang from the two different sized tips. So like I said, I am going to be putting down a layer of builder gel just to make sure the entire surface of the nail is even. So I'm going in with my base coat right now and applying that to all of the nails, and then I cure that for 30 seconds. I probably should have went underneath the tips and filed underneath where they connected to smooth that out too, but I decided, since I'm not actually going to be wearing these, like I wear them for a little bit at the end just for videos and pictures, but because I wasn't going to wear them for an extended period of time, I didn't bother with it. But if I was going to have them on for an extended period of time, then I would have went under, filed them, and smoothed that bottom out. After I get the base coat on, I take my builder gel and apply that. I just do one thin layer of that. I don't really want to build up the nail. I just want to make the surface of it flat and even, and make sure there's no lumps from the two separate nails being, or the two separate tips being connected. And once I get the builder gel on, I do put it in my lamp to cure for 60 seconds, and then I repeat the same process on the rest of the nails. I filed the nails off camera, and now I'm going in with my base coat and applying that to all of the nails, and then curing that for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to be taking this red gel polish from Savvyland, and I'm going to be painting all of the nails with it. I do 2 layers of the red, and I cure each layer for 60 seconds. So like I said, I am going to be doing a spider set. Originally I had planned out to do a gray background, but then I just felt like it'd be too like monotoned or like monochromatic, because it'd just be like black, white, and gray, and I didn't really want that. So then I decided to go with this red background because I am going to be using some stickers, and the stickers have a little bit of red on them, so I thought it'd be nice to tie in the background with the little bit of red that is on the stickers. So after the red is cured, I'm going in with Riverwalk from Madame Glam. It is just a white gel polish, and I'm going to be using that to draw on the spider webs. And before I go in with any nail art, I do like to wipe off the base color with some alcohol to remove that sticky layer. I feel that the sticky layer makes the gel polish spread, so I make sure to wipe that off. That way I don't have any of the gel polish on top spreading. So I'm just going in and drawing a spider web on this nail. I start out by drawing the line down the middle, and then I do the horizontal line in the middle, and then I go in and draw the diagonal lines, and then after I get the diagonal lines on, I do those little like swooping lines in the middle to connect each of the lines to create the spider web. And after I get the web on, I put it in my lamp and cure for a full 60 seconds. The white webs on this red background were giving me Spider-Man vibes at first, which is not what I was going for. And I thought I wasn't going to like how this looked with the red background. But then once I got the little spider stickers on, it was fine and it didn't really look like Spider-Man anymore. Also, the brush that I'm using, I believe, is my 25mm liner brush. So after I get this web done, I go in and do the webs on the rest of the nails. I don't do them all like this where it covers the entire nail. Some of them I do like little half webs, or like in the corner do like a small little web. Each nail kind of looks a little bit different with the webs. So before I go in with the stickers, I did top coat the nails with a matte top coat. I did this because the stickers that I bought were these like 5D stickers. They just are a little bit raised. They're like 3D. I don't really know why they're called 5D because it's really like 3D, but whatever. So they are textured and they're a little bit like raised on them. So I thought to matte top coat first before putting on the stickers because I thought that the top coat would affect the way that the stickers looked, and I didn't want that. After I got the top coat on, I did cure for a full 60 seconds. So these are the stickers that I have. Like I said, they say they're 5D. I don't really know what makes it 5D, but I got them off of Shein, I believe. And I was originally going to do 3D spiders and sculpt them out with my like 3D clay stuff. But then I found these spider stickers and I thought they were really cool, so I bought them to use instead. So I just take whichever spider I feel like using, pull it off the sheet, and then stick it on to the nail, and I really push down on them to make sure that they are really stuck on. They're good and they wouldn't peel off or lift from the nails. I did just stick with the black spiders and the spiders that I think are supposed to be like black widows with the red on the back. I didn't use any of the like blue or yellow ones that were on there. I did use one of the skull spiders on one of the nails just because I thought that was a really cool looking spider. Even though, spiders don't look like that, like in real life, I just thought it was really cool and different and wanted to use that on this set. And if there was any kind of overhang off the edges of the nail, I did trim off the little pieces that were hanging off with my little cuticle scissors. That way it wouldn't like snag on anything and end up pulling the sticker off. Even though I'm not going to be wearing these, if you are going to be wearing these and you're putting stickers on your nails, if the stickers do hang off the edges, you do want to cut that off to make sure that they don't snag on stuff and peel off. And here I'm just adding a little line hanging off of this web because there was a spider that looked like it was like hanging from something, so I wanted it to look like it was hanging down from the web. I did cure that little line for 60 seconds before putting this sticker on. after getting all the stickers on, I realized that you could see that clear, shiny backing on the stickers, and I didn't want this to be shiny at all. I wanted this to be a matte set. So I did go over everything with my matte top coat. I was worried that it would affect the stickers, but it didn't at all. You can still feel that they are like textured and a little bit raised. And realistically, when you are putting stickers on your nails, you do want to go over them with a top coat just to seal them in and make sure that they don't peel off. After I got the top coat on, I did cure for 60 seconds. Seeing them here shiny before I cure the top coat, they do look really cool shiny. I feel like this would be a good set to do either matte or shiny, but I really wanted to do matte with this, and this is how they came out. I think this set came out super cool and kind of creepy with the spiders. I really hate spiders, but I really wanted to do a spider set because that's very like Halloween-ish, and I really like how they turned out. And I feel like this is a very beginner friendly set. Spider webs are easy to draw, and you can just get some spider stickers and stick them on and you're good to go. If you wanted to be a little more advanced, you could hand draw your spiders, or if you wanted to take it a step further, you could sculpt out your spiders with like a sculpting clay, or if you use acrylic, you could use acrylic and do that and make them pop off of the nail a little more. But if you are just starting out and are a beginner, putting stickers on is the way to go. And I've said before, I don't like red nails on myself. I also don't like stilettos on myself. So this was really weird to see red stiletto nails on myself. I was not feeling it very much. Also, looking at this footage right here, I'm realizing I'm pretty sure I put the nail that was supposed to go on the middle finger on the pointer finger, and the nail that was supposed to be on the pointer finger on the middle nail, because the pointer finger looks really wide, and it didn't look wide when I was doing them. So I think I mixed up what nails they were supposed to go on. But other than that, I really love how they came out. I think they ended up being really cool. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.